No bullshit. No holding back. No more time to wait. It is Monday, about 11:55. That gives the crowd a few moments to get into the show. Undercard, Season 6, Episode 4, No Countouts is here, live on Twitch, and will later be posted on YouTube as always. And hey, don't worry about it, alright? Don't worry about nothing, okay, partner? Alright, we got one hell of a show for you guys today. It is a packed show. If you are new here, the Undercard is a completely simulated wrestling show. It is essentially my E-Fed, where we just run down and have one heck of a good time. Last week was really good, and we found out that our number one contender is the Boogeyman, and he will be competing in the main event this episode against Ironman for the Undercard Championship, which, by the way, if you didn't know, is defended every other episode. Of course, we had to find out who would be the champion in episode 1, but then Ironman defended in episode 2, and we'll have to defend here in episode 4, and we'll have a major title match every other episode until the finale, and the winner of the season goes on to the next season. And that's what Iron Man did. He won season 5, and he wants to follow suit of our previous winners, Andre and Brock Lesnar. We've had 6 seasons and only 3 winners, so it is possible to repeat. But it is also possible that history will be made. And if history is going to be made, it could be made here on this episode of the show. So I wanted to start a little bit early just to give people time to get in here. I know Twitch sometimes takes like 5 to 10 minutes to send out notifications. So if you're like, why are you talking and where's the wrestling? Relax. It's the show just started. Calm down. We'll get to the wrestling event. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be packed. This is like a pay-per-view quality event here. It is the Undercard, Season 6, Episode 4, No Countout. And I've told referee Charles Robinson that I want no countouts. Not just for this episode. Not just for the rest of the season. But for any future episode. Any future season. From now until forever, I don't want a single count out. That's when the wrestlers go outside of the ropes and they battle outside. There's usually, by default, in Fire Pro Wrestling World, a 20 count in Japanese. That's the Japanese rules, because this game is inspired by New Japan Pro. It's a 20-second count out, and then that leads into draws. So we don't want draws. We want winners, and, well, that means we're going to have losers, too. And speaking about losers, we've got one heck of a show. Speaking about losers, Underdogs Live, we've got an opening tag team contest between the Masters of Evil, Victor Von Doom and Craven the Hunter, versus former contenders Otis and Chad Gable here with the Alpha Academy, who had their opportunity against the champions but were unsuccessful. So now this is for the number 1 contendership. The winner of this match will face Cody and Dustin, the Nightmare Family, in the next episode for those tag belts. So that's an important opening match. And then we've got Nikki Bella versus April O'Neil. These two ladies both competed in our first episode, but neither got a win, so they have to battle it out and see who is going to get their first victory in Season 6. Then we've got Mansoor versus Davey Boy Smith, which is a same situation. They both competed, and neither one got a victory. And it's not like you lose one match and you don't get another chance here in the Undercard. You get plenty of chances to build up victories and get contendership and get a title, but you gotta win, and we'll see who can win out of those two here on the show. Then we've got a huge match. This is like main event level match here with Black Adam versus Drew McIntyre, both who competed and both who have a victory. Drew McIntyre, a former contender, and Black Adam, who had a great first showing in a match against Davey Boy Smith, in fact, in a previous episode, and those two will be facing off here in the show. Then we've got Rodney Mack returning, who was unsuccessful, versus Tiger Mask, who had a questionable victory against Blanca. And, I think both of these guys deserve another showing, so they're going to face each other here on episode 4. And then we've got We Fit Trainer versus Gail Kim, #1 contendership for that women's title. Io Shirai has already faced Gail Kim, but I would love to see a rematch between those two. And We Fit Trainer has a victory. She won in a very brutal way in a previous episode against Lady X from Rumble Roses. So we've got all kinds of competitors from all over wrestling and fantasy and comic books and other video games. Anything is possible here on this show. And then, of course, we've got our main event, Boogeyman versus Ironman, and predictions will be live. Once we get to that match, I'll let the Twitch chat predict on who you think is going to win. Boogeyman versus Ironman. We only do live Twitch predictions for title matches now. So that's the biggest threat to Ironman's success right there. So let's begin the show with the #1 contendership for the tag team title. Let's go! We're kicking off episode 4, Masters of Evil. Oh my god, Dr. Doom showing off his power right there against Otis. Otis is like 320 pounds and just got lifted with no effort from Dr. Doom. The Masters of Evil are 1-0, and so is Alpha Academy, so that's why they're facing off here on this episode. They both have victories, but it's all about right here. It's all about that #1 contendership. The winner of this match obviously faces Cody and Dustin, the Nightmare Family, in episode 5. That'll be happening next week. The undercard happens every Monday at noon Eastern. And here's a couple of strikes by the Masters of Evil. They are evil. Chad Gable had an opportunity to tag, and now he's in. I think Otis is already bleeding. Dr. Doom strikes to the head, already cut Otis open early, only like 2 minutes into the match, a headbutt there by Otis. And Alpha Academy is going to have to work together to maybe separate, or I don't know. They got to take on Doom together, because Doom is a super villain with a lot of strength, and he's going to tag in the savage one, Kraven the Hunter, who's getting his own movie, and we actually made jokes about that before. It's kind of silly that he gets his own movie, because maybe you're not familiar with Kraven the Hunter, but he is a savage man. He's an animal. He's got the strength of a bear, and he just got dropkicked there by Chad Gable with a beautiful dropkick. Chad Gable is a former amateur wrestling champion, a former NCAA champion, former WWE Tag Team Champion, and is looking to become a Tag Team Champion here in the undercard as the cover there by Kraven, but not even a 1 count. Charles Robinson has to know that the rules have changed. This is no count out for all these matches and all future matches. I don't want draws. I don't want any questions. I don't want to be asking, what if? We want to know who is going to be a winner. We've also eliminated, there used to be a time limit to the show, like to the matches. It used to be 30-minute time limit. There is no more limits. It's, the match goes until somebody either is pinned, submitted, or knocked out. We've seen some critical finishes last week, actually. And here's a strike battle between Otis and Kraven the Hunter. And Kraven, with some elbows, got knocked down. Otis still bleeding. An injury early in the match can really ruin your reputation and ruin your future, but Otis might have to fight through that. Just wipe the blood out of your eyes and keep fighting until the bell rings. And look at this stretch muffler by Dr. Doom. son of a bitch. He's evil. He's used to fighting in teams and fighting against teams. Obviously, the Fantastic Four, that is, but now they have to deal with Alpha Academy as Otis throws him into the corner and shoulders by the big Otis. He's a goofy guy. He likes to play around, but once that bell rings and once he's in the ring, it is serious. And there's a tag to his partner, Chad Gable, Alpha Academy. A lot of wrestling technique on this team, and a double clothesline by the Masters of Evil. Chad Gable looking for a takedown, didn't get it. Gut wrench slam. Craven gonna drag Gable across the canvas. And now a strike battle, maybe? No? Oh! Side kick to the ear. Gonna be hearing that one later. Gonna ring in your ear like tinnitus, and an elbow to the back of the head, and another gut wrench. Wait, no! Savage landing! He beat Darby Allin with that finisher, and the ropes were there to save Alpha Academy in this match. Chad Gable with a gut wrench of his own got hit by the Savage landing, which is Craven's finisher. But that was not the end of the match. And wait a minute, on the shoulders, airplane spin, spiraling Craven into the land of the confused. Oh, he got up and he didn't even care. Is he immune to that? Look at this double move. Oh, what the hell was that? I don't know what they call that, but it happened. And a double move from the Masters of Evil with that power bomb. And Dr. Doom gonna cut the throat. The crowd hates him. And they should. Diving knee with the metallic pads. I don't know if he's got like a full suit of armor. And he just used that boot. And another cutthroat taunt and the blood pouring out of the head of Otis. Otis is in deep water and has to keep afloat. Wait, Otis got saved there by his partner as Chad Gable broke up that cover. Smart by Gable. And a press slam there by Dr. Doom. Cover 1, 2. Charles Robinson was looking for a 3, but Chad Gable said, wait a minute. I'm still in this match. Tag team action underway here to open up the show. Number 1 contenders. The winners will face Nightmare Family next week. Oh boy. Otis got knocked down. Craven from behind. Reverse drop DDT. And off the ropes comes Craven the Hunter with a stomp to the chest of Chad Gable. Alpha Academy have to fight together. Watch out from behind. Craven with a big lariat. And a tag again to Doom. This could spell the end for Chad Gable, but nice German to Craven. And Chad Gable, another one, this time to Doom with the hook. 1, 2. Look at the bridge. That is a beautiful German suplex. Chad Gable has the skills to pay the bills. That's what they say. Some people don't take them seriously. I mean, with Otis as your partner, I get it, but it's not all about the shoosh or the shut up. Sometimes it's serious business, and it's always serious business here on the undercard. Into the corner. Dr. Doom is going to hang him upside down and just kick the midsection. Metal legs. It doesn't matter. Alpha Academy trying to deal with Doom. But, I mean, if anybody can fight them by himself, it's this guy. 2v1, 4v1. Dr. Doom is used to it all. And a strike battle in the center of the ring as Otis with those European uppercuts. But Doom with the boot! The boot of Doom. And Craven gets tagged in. Otis still bleeding the whole time. He's not going to fare well if that keeps happening. Oh no! Savage landing! This time to the big man, Otis! And a cover! But his arm was under the ropes. Both members of Alpha Academy got hit by that Savage landing finisher. And the ropes saving the match for Alpha Academy. Now what they have to do is capitalize. And look at Otis from the second rope! Oh, huge splash by the super heavyweight. That's a lot of poundage just landing on you. And a power slam there by Savage Tag. Masters of Evil in their corner. Oh boy, what a neck breaker combo. Dr. Doom doesn't care. He just wants to hurt you. And he wants to win this match along with Savage. Cutter! Gable hit the cutter. And now Otis throwing Doom into the corner. Just gonna drive him in with those shoulders. Has to make a tag here. Chad Gable, legal man. Double team. Suplex to Doom. I think this is the first time we've seen like tag finishers and tag moves. Ooh, sidesteps the boot and a backdrop. Good counter by Gable. That's what he needs to do, and he just kicks off Doom. There is still some fight left here for Alpha Academy. Ooh, misses the rolling kick though. Don't want to be making mistakes this late into a match. Kicks down both members of Masters of Evil and a moonsault! But no cover to follow up, and I think Doom was in the rope. Throws Savage out of the ring. What the hell just happened with Otis? Did Otis just botch over there? I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Power slam in the center cover. 1, 2, Robinson! Oh! A heartbeat away. And a suplex. A Doomsday Saito by Dr. Doom. And a backbreaker by Savage. Soup. Soup's up. Back elbow. A little bit of maybe a back chop there, actually, by Craven. Either way, it hits. And a suplex there, Exploder style, by Chad Gable. Northern Lights, only 1 and a 2. And this match is still going to continue. There's an Exploder by Otis. And Savage takes down Chad Gable. We've got a war on our hands. Opening contest. This show is always crazy, and the tag matches are just going to keep gearing up as the season continues. I can guarantee you it's nothing but non-stop action and no countouts. That's for sure. Off the rope. Otis with a clothesline. And now has an opportunity to maybe put Doom away with that thrust kick. Oh, Death Valley driver. Doom hit him with that move. It's like a fisherman driver. And Doom's not going to be happy about that. It just punches Otis down. Blood still pouring out of his head. 21 minutes into the match. No countouts, no time limits. We must have a winner between these teams and an exploder. Otis sits on him and gets the win. Wow. Puts all of his weight on top of Savage, making sure that Savage can't kick out. And we will see a rematch for the first time confirmed in Season 6. I don't like to have rematches, but if contenders earn their shot again, then they get it. And that's what just happened with Alpha Academy. They will be facing the Nightmare Family in Episode 5 next week. Let me just mark that down real quick. Wow, wow, wow. You gotta keep a record, because wins matter. And Alpha Academy go to 2-0. Or, well, technically 2-1, but losses don't always count. Next up, we've got Nikki Bella versus April O'Neil. I already mentioned earlier that both of these women competed in the first episode, but neither of them got a victory, so this is important to get your first win. I mean, it's already a month into the show, which is kind of unbelievable. Time flies when you're having fun. Now it's time for some wrestling. Nikki Bella, April O'Neil, up next. We've got Nikki Bella, a former WWE Divas champion, former women's champion, but unsuccessful so far, against the ravishing reporter, April O'Neil, obviously from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hitting that neckbreaker early on. And a couple of knees to the gut. Well, I'm interested to see what April O'Neil has in her offense. Boston Crab. Nikki Bella trying to slow down the match already as it's only 1 minute in and she's taking some hits. Snapmare there. April O'Neil in the famous yellow jumpsuit. Looking like the big hat man from Curious George or something. Drags her to the center. Elbow. Knocks her down. Again. Nikki Bella just controlling space, controlling the pace of the match. That's what she needs to do. And another snapmare there by Nikki Bella. To the leg. Maybe she's been working on that submission game. I'm not sure, but we know she likes to use an STF. She likes to use a torture rack. Takedown. Elbow. And a strike battle between these two women. Final elbow there by Nikki Bella. Anyone from anywhere can compete here in the undercard. They just need to be drafted randomly, and that's how April O'Neil arrived here in the undercard. But she's got the opportunity, and she has to capture it. Oh, strike down. She's been in a fighting game before. I mean, she's in a couple of the brawlers, that Rampage game, and was it Turtles in Time? Oh, roll up there. Shredder's Revenge. I've heard good things about all those games, by the way. I don't think I've played any of them. I'm missing out. I do like the Turtles, though. I am a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and there's a TKO by Nikki Bella. And this one could be over if she doesn't kick out, but she does. Oh no! Torture rack and it's over! Rack attack! What just happened? That was a critical finish. I don't know if she passed out to the pain or if she just broke her back. Poor April O'Neil. Oh no. In 5 minutes to the rack attack. Completely wiped out. Let me make sure I'm saving some progress here. We don't want to lose any of those credits that need to be given to our participants. Next up on episode 4, no countouts, we've got Mansoor versus Davey Boy Smith, and this is another case where neither one has a win, so they have to fight for that much needed first victory of the season. Because Nikki Bella just got hers. And it's all about wins. Mansoor, Davey Boy Smith, up next.
Fight!
This is the younger generation versus the Hall of Fame generation. Obviously, Davey Boy Smith, a legend, and had a great match with Black Adam in a previous episode, but was unsuccessful. But it was such a close match. And I really was impressed with Mansoor's first showing against Taz, too. I thought Taz would completely dominate him, but Mansoor was impressive. And let's see how much more this kid's got in him. When you're that young, you got nothing to lose but time. And a drop kick. That's that high-flying style. He's got the advantage in terms of that, at least. And speed. He's got the speed. He's got the youth. Into the corner.
Yeah.
Dragging him away. Oh, and a headbutt. Elbow. Mansoor can maybe take control of this match. That would be impressive. And just driving the head of Mansoor into that turnbuckle. Instead of 3 separate pads, the corners here are completely solid. That it actually increases the impact when you get thrown into the corner. But it's got a sharp edge there. That could be dangerous if your face goes into it. And Davey Boy Smith, obviously with the experience, is going to use any part of the ring that he can, especially the canvas, with that strong, powerful style. He's a powerhouse. And those muscles aren't just for show. Oh, and a flying knee in the corner by Mansoor. Huge move. And Davey Boy Smith didn't like that. Has to stand up and strike back. Fists, elbows, limbs are flying. The crowd is going wild. And Mansoor throws him into the corner again. And again. And unsure how to follow it up, maybe. I don't. Corner to corner and nothing to follow it up with. That's unfortunate for Mansoor.
Give up. Give up.
Do you give up?
Yeah.
Hiya! Oh, stolen finisher! 1, 2, or at least a stolen signature move there. That Liger bomb. And Mansoor ducks under, awkward collision. Combo to the midsection by Mansoor. When you see that red Japanese text on the screen, it means a stolen finisher or a stolen signature. And there's a dropkick by Davey Boy Smith. The British Bulldog. In a kick combo. Takes down Bulldog. Elbow to the face.
Yeah.
Running power slam. He made that move famous. And he's going to make Mansoor famous here. 1, 2. Charles Robinson only counted for 2.5. And a press slam over the head. Davey Boy just tossing him aside like a piece of trash. Combo again to the midsection.
Yeah.
Clothesline. Maybe not a lot behind it, but it landed. Reversal. Elbow in the center. British Bulldog. This one's for the Queen, he says. Got a lot of pride for his country, the UK. And so does Mansoor. Mansoor, I believe the first person from Iran here in the undercard.
Yeah.
Multicultural show. Multi-universal show.
10 minutes gone.
Yes.
Oh, and a Falcon Arrow right in the center. What a great pin cover. And it's not enough. Davey Boy. From behind with the elbow. Looking for something big, but it gets countered again. Nice moonsault. Still not enough. 2.9. That Fire Pro 2.9 and oh my God! Razor's head. 2. No. I think that's the move he was going for that got countered, but it just wasn't enough even when he hit it. Roll up 2 and no, still not enough to end this one.
Yeah.
This is back and forth action, stalling suplex. Davey Boy showing off those muscles and how to use them all the way outside of the ring. No countouts, but it looks like Davey Boy's going to take this opportunity to maybe rest a little bit, take a breather. Smart. That's the experience.
Yeah.
And a running power slam. That could be the end. 2. No. Mansoor just kicked out of another power slam. Going off. Maybe some more endurance, but got hit. He got hit again there. Driven into the corner. Pinfall.
2, 3.
First victory for Davey Boy. Now you may be wondering what happens on the other side? What happens when somebody doesn't win? Well, they get enough chances. So Mansoor will be back at some point in the future, but every time you're not winning, you're losing. And every time you're losing, you get set back. Because this show is all about momentum. The more you win, the further you go, the closer you get to those belts. And we've seen some dominance on the show for sure. Next up, we've got Black Adam versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's already faced one superhero, but didn't beat Ironman, obviously. But he does have a victory, and so does Black Adam. Black Adam had a really great match previously with Davey Boy Smith, so they're both, vibing, and they're both gonna be wrestling. Davey Boy just won, and we're gonna see who's gonna win this match. Black Adam versus Drew McIntyre. Match number 4 on episode 4. Fight! You want to talk about strength? This is the match for you. If you like big boys battling it out, Drew McIntyre is a tall, strong, Scottish psychopath. But Black Adam punches people through the sides of pyramids and flings people across the planet, and just got knocked down there by Drew McIntyre. Black Adam come for full circle for sure. He's in multiverses, he's in a movie, and he's in the Undercard competing for that Undercard championship in the Undercard division. We got a lot of heavyweight and one cruiserweight. All London there. Ooh. Just got hit by that. That was like a UFC punch. Black Adam doesn't care, and look at this neck hold. Just trying to drain the power out of Black Adam. Drew McIntyre knows what he's up against. Gonna slam him anyway. Off the ropes. Looking for that elbow, and he hits it. Thank you for the follow. This is the Undercard. It's a completely simulated wrestling E-Fed show. The computer is in charge, and we just watch it happen. As Drew McIntyre trying to stay on pace with this one. Nice block! Oh, eye rake. Black Adam maybe resorting to the dirty tactics. As the rules have changed. Spinebuster. Ooh. He was going to follow it up, but then Drew McIntyre got to his feet. Off the ropes. Could see a Claymore. Went for a shoulder tackle, but blocked anyway. Knocked down there with a hammer strike. Elbow. Black Adam. Off the ropes. And every time Drew McIntyre runs at his opponent, I get a little bit nervous for that Claymore. And there's the rolling arm lock. That's how Black Adam won his first match here on Season 6. White noise! Signature. It landed. But it wasn't enough to put away the powerful Black Adam. And again! Oh my god, that air raid crash maneuver. Just dropping Black Adam on the back of the neck. And a German. Again. Focusing on the neck. And upper back. Maybe the back of the head even. Future Future shock! Wait! No! He's going for the triple! Drew McIntyre! Triple future shock DDT! Holy shit! I saw that at WrestleMania, but he did it here! And Black Adam, I think, was in the ropes. Driving him down with that spinning backdrop. McIntyre looking great, looking for the sword! And he hits another signature move. The sword, that diving elbow. Inspired by the claymore he carries around with him. Abigail. That's the name of it, right? I didn't say the wrong name, did I? Is it Angela? It could be Angela. It's either Angela or Abigail. I always forget the name of Drew McIntyre's sword. Either way, he hit that move, and now a drop toe hold there by Black Adam, who's in big trouble as this match continues. I think Black Adam's got to hit. He's got to hit a big move here and a big strike. But Drew McIntyre back up, hits a lariat. Oh my gosh. Desperate elbow and a sidewalk slam. Black Adam got up and looked groggy. He looks like he's in pain. Latch lock. Bending the arms the wrong way. Drew McIntyre breaks out of that submission. Black Adam maybe just trying to do anything he can to slow the match down, regain some of his energy. Summon the electrical forces in the air. I don't really know how his powers are generated, but either way, face first, he goes into the canvas. Drew McIntyre with another big move. From behind, sledgehammer. Knocks him down. Black Adam pushes him off, but didn't get up quick enough, I think. Irate, and he's just holding his gut. He is hurt. Black Adam is hurt. I've never seen that before. Is he mortal in this realm? Is he just a human? Is he just The Rock in a costume? We're not sure. But he just landed the clothesline. And the glass cow kiss and repays the favor. Sledgehammer knocks down the super villain or superhero. I guess it depends on your view of Black Adam. And a Samoan drop there. And Drew McIntyre got up first. He took a move. Ref bump. Ref bump. And a rock bottom. There's a cover. But the referee is down. Black Adam could have had this match won. But the referee was down and face first. Oh no, Black Adam. This could be the downfall. Ankle lock. He could be tapping. It won't matter. Charles Robinson is bleeding. Holy shit, what a spot. Ref bump. Finisher, no ref. Oh, triple shock. The triple future shock. DDT. How about lightning in a bottle for that one, too? Oh my god. How do you pick it? Oh, no, it's going to do it again. This is 9 DDTs to Black Adam. 9 future shock DDTs and a hook of the leg. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, that happens in IRL all the time with the false finish.
1, 2, 3.
And it's over. McIntyre with one more big move seals the deal. Wow. What a crazy spot. I don't know if we've ever had a false finish like that. Like, while the ref is down and somebody hits their finisher and goes for the cover. Don't know if we've actually seen that before. That was super cool. Because that, yeah, you're right. That does happen in wrestling all the time. That's awesome. Either way, Drew McIntyre gets the victory, which could place him in the contender picture again. And this show's all about momentum, and that match for Drew McIntyre, he looked great. He hit all his shit, and it all seemed to work. Next up in match number 5 here, we've got Rodney Mack versus Tiger Mask, and I said it before, but Rodney Mack he's a dangerous man, and he didn't get a victory yet, but I think he has every opportunity to do so right here, right now. Tiger Mask does have a win in the victory column, but his win was a little bit questionable. If you missed it, he basically took a move from Blanca, and then just like Blanca couldn't recover. Blanca was tired, gassed out, and Tiger Mask kind of just laid on top of Blanca. So it wasn't like a big finish. It was kind of an awkward moment. And I want to make sure that Tiger Mask is a legit competitor. And I don't doubt that he is, but he's got to prove himself right now against Rodney Mack. He's a bad man. Here comes the Mack. Time to get it on. And Tiger Mask, Japanese legend, anime legend.
Fight!
The Tiger Mask anime is actually really good. It's very enjoyable. Rodney Mack's gonna kick off the match with a jawbreaker. He's a bad, bad man. And let's just say he's very strong in his opinions too. But none of that's gonna matter against Tiger Mask. This is just like who can prove themselves here on the undercard. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. There's plenty of seats left in the arena. Elbow drop by Rodney Mack. Blocks that elbow. Tiger Bomb! And only a 1 count. Signature move by Tiger Mask. Got a couple moves named after him. That's how famous this guy is. Over the head, belly to belly. Off the ropes. Counter from behind. Ooh. Got caught. Axe kick. Rodney Mack with those MMA strikes. I was just about to mention that he's got some MMA skills. That's why I call him a dangerous man, because he is a legit, like, shooter. And a face lock by Tiger Mask. Rodney Mack just fought out of it. Back to their feet again. Another submission here. European side headlock. Ooh. Didn't get all that kick, but is landing some of these. Oh, and Rodney Mack goes down. From behind, he's groggy and in trouble. Wait a minute. German. Rolling. Tiger suplex finisher. 1, 2. Oh, Rodney Mack kicks out. Rodney Mack kicks out of the Tiger suplex. And a Tiger Bomb for good measure. Is it going to be enough? No. Rodney Mack proving he's just not all offense. He maybe has some endurance too. And a wheel kick to the side of the head. Knocks him down again. Cutter. Desperation cutter there. Rodney Mack not fast enough to recover. Tiger Mask is putting on a show. He's got good stamina. Ooh. Looking for that German. Maybe the Tiger again. A Tiger suplex maybe. But he didn't get it that time. Picks Rodney Mack up. Hits him with a big wheel kick. That spinning heel. Knee to the midsection. Rodney Mack has to get something going here. Tiger Bomb. Wait, no. Reversal into a backslide. Great counter. Rodney Mack. Here comes the Mack. Coming to get it on. He is breathing deeply. And he gets back up. Gotta keep fighting. But he just runs into another Tiger Bomb. Referee said it was 2.5. Neck breaker. Another Tiger Bomb! He's just gonna keep hitting it until it's over, and Rodney Mack says, no, I will not die. I will not give up. Sidesteps the drop kick. Belly to belly. And Tiger Mask says, come on, I can do more. What's he doing? He's dancing in the ropes. Botch! Uh-oh. Knee crusher. What's the follow-up? What's for breakfast? Rodney Mack with a big clothesline. Took a lot of damage in this match, but he's still fighting. And you gotta honor that. You gotta respect that. No matter what happens, he's proven he's a tough man. Oh boy, what a huge dropkick there by Tiger Mask. And a snapmare. Senton flipping on top of the opponent. Elbow. Catches him. And I think what Rodney Mack has to do here is just keep his opponent at bay. He has to slow down the momentum. Oh, STO. Just make sure that Tiger Mask can't hit you anymore, because you can't take any more damage. You just can't. You can't afford to. Stay on top of him. Stunner! Exploder! A couple big moves! That might be all it takes, but his foot was on the rope, and that is a true rule here in the undercard. There's no countouts, but there are rope breaks. Gotta position your opponent. Oh, what a backdrop! Turned him over upside down. Oh no, that's not good for Rodney. 1, 2. Getting kicked out again. No! Oh my God! Power bomb. Tiger Bomb City. Whatever. Oh! Tiger Bomb City. I think he hit him with 10 of those. And finally gets the 3 count out of it. Tiger Mask now with 2 points in the win column. That's going to push him forward in the undercard division. And that time he definitely proved that he is here for real. He needed every one of those moves. And he hit everyone for sure. Next up here in the undercard, we've got We Fit Trainer versus Gail Kim for the #1 contender in the women's division. The winner of this match faces our champion next week, Io Shirai. And like I said earlier, we've seen Io Shirai versus Gail Kim, which to me is a dream match, and I'm down to see it again. But don't count out We Fit Trainer. She doesn't just stretch for show. She stretches before the match, during the match, after the match. All she does is stretch, and she's got plenty of energy. And this is going to be an interesting competition, because We Fit Trainer showed us something last time that I didn't expect. She was violent. She was like brutal, laughing in the face of an injured opponent, that's like a heel tactic. Could We Fit Trainer be a heel? Is she a bad guy? I thought she was just like a Nintendo mascot and a character in Smash. Will she smash her opponent? Let's find out as We Fit Trainer faces off against Gail Kim, #1 contendership.
Fight!
Park your butts in the seats, but you're only going to need the edge. I promise you, this match has the potential to steal the show. We've got the legendary knockout Gail Kim, who's in the TNA Hall of Fame and should be in every women's wrestling Hall of Fame, in my opinion. She could make her way into maybe an undercard Hall of Fame if she could win this match here against We Fit Trainer, a very interesting character. I told you, anyone from anywhere can be here. Roll up! Randomly drafted. completely simulated matches. It's pure craziness here, and the show is just for your entertainment. But it's also to showcase the talent. Oh, rodeo stretch early, the finisher already! 2 minutes into the match and she already hit her finisher. Obviously too early to end the match, but the effect definitely gonna wear down Gail Kim. But if anyone can fight through pain, it's this woman right here. Gail Kim chasing down her opponent, gets stomped by an elbow and stomped on by a Wii Fit trainer. Stretching out the arm. Is it arm day? Is it bicep day? Gotta work those biceps, triceps, and everything in between. And an elbow smash. Rodeo stretch again! Wii Fit trainer wants to win this. That's serious. When you see two finishers already this early, he's got one objective. Wearing down the arm this time is Gail Kim. Steps out of the way. Elbow to the back of the head. Scooper. A scooper and a slammer. Headbutt. #1 contendership here in the women's division. Going to the legs, but Gail Kim fights out. Picks her back up. And again, working on that shoulder, that arm. Just trying to break Gail Kim's spirit. Oh, look at that. I can't even bend that way. Gail Kim now to the arm. Technical matchup and a couple of chops. Woo! Kick to the leg. Gail Kim's got to get something going here. Figure 4. Now we've seen Wii Fit trainer use a lot of submissions, but Gail Kim definitely has a great submission game. Uses the figure 4 a lot. And just drove the arm into the mat there. Shoulder first. Neck breaker. Oh! Sweeps the leg. And again goes down on it. They're going down on each other, chat. Both women. Oh! Looking for something. Air raid crash! We saw Drew McIntyre win a match with that move. 2! And a kick out there by Wii Fit trainer. Referee says the shoulder was up. I wasn't looking at her shoulders. Oh! To the leg. Dragon screw on the ground. Abdominal stretch this time. Or as Mike Tyson called it, a bottomless stretch. Mike Tyson, former Undercard champion, by the way. Anyway. Roasted. Oh my god, wait a minute. Eat the feet. She ate her feet. 1, 2, finish her. No. I was making fun of Mike Tyson. I wasn't paying attention to the match. And whoa. Split kick. Uppercut. Wii Fit trainer taunting. And stretching again. The abdomen, the arms, wearing down everything that Gail Kim can even use. Taking away each one of those weapons that Gail Kim has. It might just be a character. Oh. No, that is Wii Fit's, that's Wii Fit's natural skin color, Pat. She's not pale. He's an android or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh, air crash again. Gail Kim with a big move. We Fit Trainer stands up. These women are going to war. It's a submission war. Abdominal stretch. Do you give up? And Gail Kim says, are you kidding me? I would never. Cover. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do but to kick out. Again, We Fit Trainer is relentless with these submissions. That's all she's doing. And it's a great strategy. Trying to get the fans behind her now. I don't know about that. I don't know if everyone's going to be rooting for you, We Fit. Roll up. Cover. And it's over. We Fit Trainer will face Io Shirai next week. Could Io Shirai be victim to those submissions? We Fit Trainer could be our women's champion next week. Oh my goodness. She looks like a zombie. Oh, or Mike Tyson looks like a zombie? I don't know. He was here in season 5 though. Anyway, I just want to first of all thank you all for joining me here on the Undercard Season 6 Episode 4, No Countouts. And that is not just the only rule for the next match. It is the Undercard Heavyweight Championship. Boogeyman, #1 contender, versus Ironman, who hasn't lost since Season 5, Episode 11. By the way, in case you're not keeping track, that's a long-ass time to be undefeated. It's not the longest time in Undercard history, but it's getting up there, and Ironman has not only proven himself to be a legit champion, but has pretty much dominated the space of the main event spot, winning matches in different ways and just using different moves all the time, really adapting to different wrestling styles, different fighting styles. We always see something new from Iron Man, but this is the biggest threat to his title so far. Boogeyman, the whole season so far, has been nothing but dominant. He ran through Rodney Mack in the debut episode, and then after that, he dominated Taz. Like, I've never seen anyone one-side Taz before. Usually, Taz is the guy that is, like, winning the squash match, but it felt like a squash match. It was so one-sided, and Boogeyman could do that to Iron Man here in a hardcore match. That means there's no rules, chat. There's no disqualification. There's no countouts. This is your main event. And we're going to do predictions in the chat right now. If you are watching live, you can predict. We're going to predict who you think wins. Is it Boogeyman, the Boogeyman, or Iron Man? You got 1 minute to input your vote. You can vote who you think is going to win, who you want to win. It's up to you how you want to vote. The Iron Suit probably helps his defense, but it's not going to matter against the dark magic and the worms that the Boogeyman can use. This one could get violent. It is a hardcore match. Weapons are encouraged. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Off the ropes to start, and a cross body to kick it off. Iron Man's got to start off strong and just stay far away from the man that haunts your nightmares and lives in the shadows. Boogeyman just creeps around in the dark backstage, and it's very scary. He's a very scary Boogeyman. Yeah, put your prediction in. Get your points in there. Discus punch! Big move from Iron Man already. And a moonsault cover! Charles Robinson, we could see a defense of that title. Undercard Championship obviously on the line here. And Boogeyman could be the new face of the Undercard. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. It's so crazy, it just might work. Discus punch again! He beat Thanos with that. It's all canon. Everything that is and ever was is canon here in the Undercard, and everything that happens here happens in real life. It all matters. Iron Man defeated Thanos at Endgame. And Iron Man just used that discus punch against Boogeyman here in the show. And a stalling suplex from the Contender. Hip toss. Oh! Low blow with the knee. Off the rope. Jumps over. Boogeyman ducks that. Saw it coming a mile away. And into the corner with a drop kick is Iron Man. The champion, the dominant one. Strike battle. Boogeyman. Iron Man. Two men. Only one can win. This is a hardcore match. Weapons are encouraged, but they don't have to use them if they don't want to. Drop kick there by Iron Man. I don't know if Iron Man's going to want to go the violent path. You know, you might not want to fight that style against Boogeyman. I think Boogeyman would have the advantage. Boogie Bomb! The finisher! 1, 2, new champ! No! Oh my god! Boogeyman has one thing in mind! He hit it again! He hit again! Oh, 2 Boogeyman bombs! Boogie bombs. What just happened? Pump handle slam. I feel like I just fainted for a second. Sidewalk slam. Woo! Our champion just kicked out of 2 finishers. It's happening. Things are happening. Strike to the head. Ooh, crossbody again. Both men down. This is our main event. Right here. Title on the line. Rolling shoulder lock. Will Boogeyman tap out? We've never seen that happen in history. Ever. In anything ever. Belly to belly suplex over the head. Champion gets up slowly. What is Boogeyman doing? He's just goofing around. He's crawling around like a weirdo. And now he's doing the dance. This guy's a freak. The boogie dance. Bulldog. Suplex. Hanging him upside down and driving him all the way to the center of the ring. Drop toe hold. Champion off the ropes. Sliding drop kick lands its mark, but Boogeyman back to his feet. And Iron Man with another cross body. But look how slow he is to cover. I think this might be the biggest challenge that Iron Man's ever faced. Oh, boss man! And he's got the worms! He's got the worms and he shoved them in the mouth of Iron Man. I don't know how he did that. He slipped them under the mask somehow, under the helmet. He's got worms in his suit. He's got worms in his suit. Pump handle slam. Picks him back up. Champion's in trouble. Belly to belly. Side to side. Boogeyman bomb! The boogie bomb! 1, 2! Champion! Oh, dude! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He did it! I can't believe it! I knew it was possible, but I didn't see this as a result. I didn't see this as a reality that we would be living in. I'm sorry if I peeked the mic. I screamed in real life. Boogeyman is the Undercard champion. Boogie Bomb. It hit its mark. Boogeyman is the new face of the Undercard. That's history. History has been made. Oh my god. Oh. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Well, we'll talk about that more in a second. Let's recap the show. If you missed any of the show, the VOD is always up on Twitch later and posted on my YouTube channel in a couple of hours once everything gets exported. But in our opening contest, we had the #1 contendership for the tag team belts. Alpha Academy won that match and will be facing Dustin and Cody, the Nightmare Family, next week on episode 5. You're not going to want to miss that match. It's going to be the first ever rematch in Undercard Season 6. Then Nikki Bella got her first victory with a submission, a critical submission over April O'Neil. Davey Boy Smith got his first victory in the season over Mansoor. Drew McIntyre beat Black Adam in a crazy, almost one-sided, I would say this was a one-sided match, hitting Black Adam with every move that he had. Drew McIntyre is on a warpath and has made it very apparent what he wants to do, and that's get back in the title picture, and we can see that in the future. Tiger Mask proved himself here in this episode against Rodney Mack, just hitting Tiger Bomb after Tiger Bomb after Tiger Bomb. I think he hit like 10 of them in a row, and it worked, I guess. And then we saw #1 contender named here for the women's division as We Fit Trainer defeated Gail Kim. So we'll see Io Shirai versus We Fit Trainer for the women's championship next Monday. And in our main event, Worms Forever, the Boogeyman is your new Undercard champion. He defeated Ironman. This is Ironman's first loss since Season 5, Episode 11. Boogeyman is now the champion and will defend that belt eventually, somewhere down the line. Who's going to be the contender? I'm not sure. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. But what the fuck? Boogeyman's our champion! And April O'Neil has been hospitalized. Well, that's not good for her. Rip. I guess she really did break her back from that rack attack by Nikki Bella. What a show. Anyway, thank you again all for watching. Tune in next Monday at noon Eastern for another episode of The Undercard.